Welcome back to Living Local. So this Monday marks the National American Education Week, a time to give thanks to the incredible educators who inspire, guide, and support our students every day. And joining us via Zoom to tell us what we can do to support our local educators is Becky Pringle, president of the National Education Association, which is also this segment sponsor. Becky, so great to have you with us today. Welcome.
It's good to be with you, Brandy.
So tell us, how did this week all come about?
Well, it started over 100 years ago. The National Education Association, the NEA, partnered actually with the American Legion because we understood how important it was to build the support and the awareness of public education as the foundation of our democracy. And over the years, we know how important it is that qualified, caring people, not just teachers, but all of our educators in our classrooms and work sites. And so we wanted to take this week to lift them up, to show our appreciation for the incredible work they do, and to make sure they understand and know that we are there supporting them every step of the way.
Yeah, I want to touch on that a little bit more because you say it's not just educators who are recognized, right?
It's not just teachers.
Or
yeah,
not just
it's
teachers.
our bus drivers. Yeah, it's our food service workers. It's the paraprofessional who worked in my classroom. You know, Brandy, I taught for 31 years, 8th grade science. And without the paraprofessional in my classroom to help me be able to do the hands-on learning that we do in science, some of our students, especially our students with disabilities, would have fallen behind. So our education support professionals are so vital to the education of all of our students.
So what are some of the themes of this year's celebration?
Well, today actually is Education Support Professionals Day. We wanted to set aside a day so that the people who don't usually get attention, the kind of attention they deserve, when we talk about public education, get that much well-deserved attention. So we are talking about the entire team, but with that focus on our education support professionals today. Throughout the week, we are focused on going into your neighborhood public schools and listening to our teachers, becoming an educator for a day, listening to our educators and students themselves talk about what they need from our parents and from our communities so that they can live and learn and thrive.
Yeah, and I love that. Can you touch on that a little bit more about how, you know, our communities can show support for our local educators?
Well, I actually, Brandy, spent my day in Arlington, Virginia. I was able to go to an elementary school where they have a partnership with NASA. How perfect was that for me as a science teacher to see our little ones so excited about science? And it gave me the opportunity to talk with educators about, for example, the cuts to SNAP, the nutrition programs that the federal government provides to our students and to our families, and how that impacted their students. And we all know that kids, they can't learn if they're hungry. So it's important to actually understand what's going on in your public schools and how you can support them to ensure that every single student has what they need and what they deserve.
Yeah, a lot of people might not realize, you know, that the government shutdown and how that affected, you know, public schools, but it does. Trickles down, the effect, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, so where's
it does,
the...
Brandy, and yeah,
No, go right ahead, go ahead.
Not just the shutdown. It was also the bill that Congress passed, the big bad bill that they passed a few months ago that cuts SNAP benefits to historic lows, and health care and services for our seniors. They're right there in Iowa. We know that Iowa depends on $529 million coming from the federal government. When that doesn't come, then over 100,000 children suffer.
Yeah.
Almost 300,000 Iowans across the state suffer. So it's important for people to know what we need them to advocate for as we talk to elected leaders about our public schools.
Definitely, definitely. So where's a good place to send viewers, you know, to find out more about American Education Week?
Please go to NEA.org/AEW where you can get resources and materials and ideas on how you can lift up educators throughout this week and beyond this week. And you can also find out information on the issues that I talked about, and you can take action so that everyone is supporting their public schools. And you know what's important, Brandy, about that is that our kids know it, that they
Yeah.
know they're not alone, that the adults in the system are standing up for them and making sure they have what they need.
Definitely, definitely. Well, I love talking to you today, Becky. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, again, this segment was sponsored by National Education Association. For more information, you can go to NEA.org. We'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.